Once upon a time, in the lush green forest of wobbly woods, there was a lively little rabbit named Remy. Remy was known far and wide for his curiosity and speed, hopping here and there, always looking for a new adventure. He had fluffy white fur and big, bright eyes that seemed to sparkle under the sun. One sunny morning, as Remy bounded through the forest, he stumbled upon a wise old owl named Olive perched high in a tree. Olive had seen many things in her time and was known for her thoughtful warnings and advice. "Hello, Olive," chirped Remy. "What wise words do you have for me today?" Olive blinked her large eyes and replied, "Dear Remy, it is a wonderful thing to make friends. But remember, in your young heart, you must tread carefully and not trust too easily." Remy, with his boundless energy and enthusiasm, nodded but didn't think much of it. Later that day, as Remy was napping under the shade of a giant oak tree, a sly fox named Felix approached him. Felix had a reputation in the forest for being mischievous, but his slick words often beguiled the other animals. "Why, hello there, Remy," Felix said smoothly. "I heard there is a secret carrot garden near the edge of the forest. Would you like to come with me to find it?" Remy, remembering Olive's advice, was hesitant, but the thought of a secret garden full of crunchy carrots was just too tempting. After a moment's pause, he decided to follow Felix, justifying to himself that it wouldn't hurt to have a little peek. As they hopped and trekked together through the woods, Remy started to feel uneasy. He noticed that the trees were getting denser, and they seemed to be moving away from the familiar paths of the forest. Just as Felix suggested they take a narrow and dark trail, Remy's little heart began to thump loudly. Trusting his instincts, he stopped. "Felix," he said firmly, "I think I'd like to go back now." Felix tried to persuade him, but Remy was resolute. Seeing that he couldn't trick Remy any longer, Felix made an excuse and slinked away into the shadows. With a sigh of relief, Remy turned around and made his way back home, sticking to the sunlit parts of the forest. That evening, as he retold his adventure to Olive, the wise old owl nodded approvingly. "You did well, Remy," she said. "It's good to be nice to everyone. But remember, not everyone has your best interest at heart." From that day on, Remy became known not only for his speed and curiosity, but also for his wisdom and cautious heart, understanding the importance of being careful about who to trust.